How you doing? Welcome to the Fan Asylum, new and improved New York sports rant. Here with Tony. My name is Mario, and we're hoping to talk to a bunch of you sports freaks out there, talk about whatever you would like. Tony, what do you got today?
Listen, I'm excited. It's been a while. It's good to see you again. I see you all the time, but it's good to do this again. Yeah, the Fan Asylum. We had the sports rant before, right?
Yes, we did.
Now, we came up with this new idea. Talk about it a little bit real quick. The Fan Asylum, because we're crazy. You know.
A little bit.
No, we're fans. We're fans of our sports.
Yes, we are.
We're fans of our team specifically.
Yes.
And they just, they make us crazy. Yeah. Because they think when they're good, it doesn't matter. Now, the reason I thought of it being crazy is because if you think about it, we are crazy fans. Now, look at the stuff that fans do. Like, for example, I was thinking about this on my way, and I was like, you know, what am I going to say? Well, check it out. I have a son, right?
Yeah.
I'd be damned if he rooted for any other team than the teams that I root for.
Not allowed.
Not allowed. He gets disowned.
Yes.
No college for you.
My kid said it on the dinner table the other night. They're like, Dad, when are you going to switch teams? Dad, when are you going to switch teams? Never.
Never. No, you live and die.
Die-hard Giant, die-hard Islanders. You know, it's just, that's the way it's got to be. Yankees, all that. It's just the way it's got to be.
You bleed the team you root for.
They don't understand that yet.
Not
They're
yet.
too young.
No, my oldest son right now, he does. He's a die-hard fan of every team that I root.
My daughter's 10, so.
Oh, yours are still young.
Yeah, they're still a bit young.
You're still training them.
They don't understand the whole, you know.
You know, I used to sit down with Aunt. We used to watch TV and we used to watch the games. And even the Knicks, he didn't understand why I would root for the Knicks. But I said, because we're Knicks fans, that's it.
Been through a lot with them.
Oh, my God.
Been through a lot.
And we'll get into all of that eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, the season's still early. And, you know, right now it's football season. We wanted to talk a lot about that.
Yeah.
But again, you know, it's just good to see you guys again. It's good to talk again.
Yeah,
let's
hope, I hope we get a lot of call-ins. Talk about whatever you would like.
We're gonna
as you can see, we're Giant fans, so there's not too much to talk about.
No.
But we still are diehard fans. So,
but now we do understand how the Jet fans feel.
Well, yeah, I guess we're living through their eyes right now. Oof.
And as I said, this is a show for about the fans, us, the fans, and how crazy we are. And you know, like one of the craziest fans I've ever seen was that Giant fan one. The guy
with the license plate.
The guy with the license plate. Now, I would love to get him on.
Yeah, he stirred some crap up this year with our D-backs when he wore that Eagles jersey with the 0-0 Super Bowl. Remember that? They posted it on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that started the downfall, I think.
Well, that started the shutout.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. But I would love to get him on the show.
Oh, yeah, he would be a nice...
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. He looks a little wacky.
I don't care, but that's the whole point.
Yeah.
We all need to be in a straitjacket.
That's true.
You know? That's why we have the asylum now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty asylum, but,
it's
you know.
Nice. Nice little...
it's a new set.
Nice little backdrop here. Very nice.
Oh, I want to thank Madhouse TV again.
New digs. Madhouse TV, thank you. Appreciate everything you've done. So it takes a lot of work to get to this.
So now that we've said all the good stuff, now let's get a little crazy.
Studio's come a long way, though.
It did.
Since a couple years ago, huh?
If you guys can turn around, you can see how big it actually is.
We'll get you there. Maybe we'll switch.
Each
week we'll switch sceneries. You know what I'm saying? We'll switch a little thing.
So, all right. So let's go. Let's start off with the first sport. Let's go with the last game, which was the Giant game.
Yeah. And, 4th and inches.
You're saying that was the...
that was the turnaround, definitely.
4th and inches.
How don't you get an inch? How don't you just get a quarterback sneak? Let Eli
They never
pop
do
over
that.
the top. Never. And earlier in the game, you had Hynoski.
Hynoski ran for 4 yards.
Fullback dive. He ran for 4 or 5 yards. It's like, come on.
Easy,
Can't
too.
get an inch.
It was less than an inch, though.
And then you got all the Eli haters. Oh, he threw 5 picks. He did this. The guy's running for his life every time he says hike. It's like, come on. Let's get some protection.
I'm not an Eli hater. And
I think you are.
I know
You
somebody.
have been.
Yes, this week I have been.
You have.
And I'll explain why. Those picks were horrible.
Yeah.
There was moments where if he had some time.
But you don't know what the route was. You don't know if Randall finished his route on the one.
The pass to Beckham, the first into,
Guy was covered.
he was covered, and it was a great play on the linebacker.
But great thing about him is he takes it. He knows who was responsible for it.
The second into to the other linebacker, he was gonna throw the ball. He tried to hold back
a little bit.
He tried to hold back, but he had already because Randall ran the wrong route. He was supposed to do a slant.
Right.
I don't know what he does.
See, a lot of these picks this year, you really, I mean.
He hasn't thrown a lot. He's only thrown 11.
What about all the
but
drop
he came
balls?
in with 6.
What about all the drop balls 2 games ago? It's not Eli. Eli was on.
Yeah.
He was on. They had that team.
Listen, let me just say this. The Giants are a very bad team. Unfortunately, they showed you what a bad team looks like. And I'll tell you why I say that. One, this year we could have easily been 500. There's a lot of games that we could have won that 100%. We haven't won. Actually, we could actually have a winning record. It starts with the Arizona game.
Yes.
Okay, that game was winnable. We could have beaten Seattle. Game was there to be won. We can't win.
Had the lead at half.
49ers could have won, didn't win. The Cowboy game, very winnable game. They were trying to give us the game. We couldn't win it.
Yep.
These are signs, true signs of just a bad team put together. And I blame Reese at the end of the day.
You can't believe
I
Reese.
blame Reese, and I'll tell you.
A lot of people are saying Reese. His drafts have been fine.
No, they have not.
Yes, they have.
You can go back to the second round, the linebacker sent him. Guy stunk that.
Wow.
Never even played. And listen, there was a graph actually. They showed it. Where did I see it at? It was on one of their previews on one of their shows.
You talking about Clint Stintham?
Yeah,
that's
Stintham.
who you just brought up.
I brought Stintham because that was one of his first picks. Now they showed the graph. I read it on the Bleacher Report where they showed of all the picks that are still on the Giants, very very few that he's picked
from Reese's draft.
From Reese's draft.
Yeah, they've been traded.
No. And most of them are not even in the league anymore.
Yeah.
Most of them are not even in the league anymore.
That's a problem.
Some of them don't even play
That's a problem.
in the NFL anymore. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth rounders not in the league. They're not even on other teams.
His first draft was tremendous.
Well, we got,
They put forth the effort.
And where are the guys now?
Bradshaw just broke his ankle.
Boss is out of the year.
Bradshaw
is out of the
just broke
league.
his ankle with the Colts. But he was a beast, and we should have never got rid of him. That's first and foremost.
Well, that's why,
now
though.
He's still searching for a backup running back.
But that's why.
Like the kid Williams a lot. I like him a lot. But he's a rookie. Losing Jennings, I feel, was the biggest killer for the Giants this year. Because him running the ball, they were doing well. It was a balanced attack. Eli wasn't all hot feet looking to get away from the pressure. Jennings was the balance of the Giants. You didn't see it this week. His first week back, knee injury, blah, blah, blah. I feel that was the killer right there. Losing Jennings was the killer.
Unfortunately, I think the games we won earlier, those three-game winning streak, was just against teams that were bad.
Yeah.
And they didn't have their quarterbacks. 2 of those teams didn't have their quarterback. Now, we played Arizona without their quarterback and still lost.
Stanton.
Okay?
Like
we played the Texans, and they didn't have their running back. Yeah. Arian Foster didn't play, and they had a backup quarterback. Oh, no, they have Fitzgerald. I don't know if he's a starter still.
No, he played Fitzgerald that game.
Yeah, and then we had, and then the game we won right after that, which was the beating we gave to the 45
Texans.
No. There was another team. The team after that. We won 3 games in a row. What were the 3 games?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta go back to the internet for that.
But anyways, the point is they weren't at full strength, those teams.
Right.
And now you look what happens when they are at full strength.
Oh, I think we got our first phone call.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Fan Asylum, who we speaking with?
This is the Norseman from Deer Park.
Uh-oh. Deer Park.
That's right.
We got a local guy.
Fellas, good evening.
How are you?
So I see you guys are talking about some GMing of the Giants there, Tony.
Yeah.
You're unhappy with your boy Reese. You
No,
wanted to
I'm
put him in the Hall of Fame a few years ago.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing him under the bus right now.
Yes, you sure is.
I mean, look, I kind of agree with you, though. But I'm just thinking back. I mean, this guy, they wanted to put him in the Hall of Fame a couple of years back, no? When you guys were winning Super Bowls.
That's what I was just telling Tony. His first draft was tremendous.
Well, my point was that in this offseason, he had to me, a pretty bad offseason. And some of it is bad luck. First of all, he gets a guard in free agency, one of the best guards in free agency. The guy, dislocates his toe, hasn't played it down this year.
Right.
Okay? My problem with
Last year he had Bass. There was a trade.
I couldn't stand Boss. I couldn't stand that. Say again?
Beckham Jr. turned out to be a stud.
Oh, he's going to be a freak in all reality.
He's a phenomenal athlete.
Oh, yeah.
And, he's better than I thought. He looked like he was off to a terrible start, but now
well, with the hamstring problems, receivers like that always have hamstring problems.
My problem with Reese is this.
That's a good point.
My problem with Reese is this. The Giants have not drafted a top-notch. He's never addressed the linebacker situation.
No,
one.
he hasn't.
He hasn't yet addressed the tight end situation yet. And these are positions of great need. Like, we are in dire need of these positions to get better.
He brought in McLean.
The John Beeson trade helped your linebacker.
Oh, that was tremendous, but he hasn't been on the field the whole season.
Yeah, that's true.
And I love
that hurt. McLean and him together would have been an unbelievable linebacker.
And I was all for it, especially for what we spent for him.
Right.
A 7th-round pick. That was a steal.
That was a steal.
And it was worth the risk.
Absolutely.
And it was worth the risk because look, now he's not on the field. But, I mean, in all honesty, would a 7th-rounder be on the field too? Not really.
Well,
It depends. Certain teams, if you're at the Pittsburgh Steelers, they don't play any of their draft picks for years. And now, look, they're forced to use first-rounders, second-rounders. They're guys that never want on the field because they want to show them the steal away at first.
I tell you, though, that's some organization, though. They get rid of guys that give them a problem. They still continue to succeed.
No, listen.
That's all about the coach. Tomlin's an unbelievable coach.
Yeah,
Coughlin's been a great coach. I hate all these guys saying, oh, Coughlin's got to go. He's too old. He's too this. Granted, maybe his time is up finally, but not because he lacks something. It's because his time is up. That's it. He's had enough run there. That's it.
I agree. I think he's just lost the fire.
I don't think he's lost the locker room.
No, I don't think he's lost the fire. I just think that at some point you're doing it for so long that it's just it doesn't have the same impact.
Right.
I guess they just don't hear you.
It gets stale.
Yeah.
But he's changed his ways too. And let me tell you something. He's the one that made the change to the offense. It's not like the ownership forced the offense change on him. He was willing and able to change that offense scheme. He was. So it's not like he was forced into that position. And they're never going to leave a 1-year contract on the table. So either they're going to ask him to step down this year and retire, or they're going to have to get rid of him because they're not going to leave a 1-year contract.
What I would do if I was the Giants, and what I would do to show the respect, I would ask Coughlin to retire
and stay on the staff, and
not just stay on the staff, but help them find a coach that he can say, listen, this is the
successor.
This is help name the next successor.
Well, McAdoo's not that guy.
No,
I agree with that.
No, he's not that guy. As a matter of fact, I have a problem with his offense when you call 3 straight fades. And we got another call. Mike, thanks for calling in. We're gonna get the next caller.
Mike, I appreciate your phone call. We just we got to get rolling on these calls. I appreciate the calls. I'll talk to you next week.
Hello? Welcome to the Fan Asylum. Who am I speaking with?
Hello, is this radio?
Say again?
Hello?
Yeah, hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, radio show.
Yes, this is. It's Fan Asylum.
Frank from Pueblo. How's it going?
Oh, Frank from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, I remember Frank.
Colorado, gentlemen. Hey, how you guys tonight?
Good. How are you, Frank?
I remember Frank.
Yeah, Frank called our first show.
Yes, he did.
He was a mainstay on the first show.
Here.
Frankie, how's everybody going on over there in Denver after their loss to the Rams?
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people who jumped off that Peyton Manning bandwagon this weekend. You guys got guys complaining that they should have drafted Luck when they had the chance. He has one bad game because of the bandwagon. I'd still rather have Peyton, though.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. He's living proof. That's how crazy fans really are.
And that's why they belong where?
That's Fan Asylum, baby.
Fan Asylum. Because they're just crazy.
Exactly.
That's amazing how Frank, the guy's an unbelievable stud. And one loss to the Rams, and all of a sudden he's no good no more.
Listen, the Rams played a hell of a game, though. You seen the game they
played?
Well,
that's the thing. The Rams played an unbelievable game. How's the weather over there?
Oh, it's pretty cold today. Not too bad today.
Yeah, well,
the
Buffalo.
The Rams have played a lot of teams tough this year. So
No, they have. And you know what?
A lot of props to the Rams, man.
That's all about their coach, Fisher. Fisher's an unbelievable coach as well.
Well, the defense was playing great.
I agree.
The defense playing well, but a coach like that can really make a mediocre team play well.
Well, the defense stepped up. The offense stepped up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's crazy? You mentioned Buffalo.
I tell you what. This weekend, the Broncos got Miami here in Denver. I think Peyton Manning's going to light them up this week.
Oh,
yes.
And coming off a loss like that, Frank, forget it.
Now, here's something to think about. And I don't know, I can't remember the last time this was true. The best team in New York
is Buffalo.
Is Buffalo Bills.
Frank, I appreciate the phone call. Call us next week. We got another phone call coming in. All right, bud?
All right, guys. You got a great weekend. I'll talk to you next week, guys. Thanks.
You got it, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Fan Asylum, what's up?
Hello?
You got a phone call? No, having a little problem there. We're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Commercial, I guess.
Commercial.
I don't think we're on commercial yet, Tony. So don't show your moves, all right?
Nova's Rockin' Inc. MC with Madhouse TV present Rockin' Madhouse event in association with CNC Spirits and Wines. Sunday, December 7th. Doors open 5 p.m. The premiere of Mick James at Revolution Music Hall in Amityville, New York, and Club Loaded. Special guest Tang featuring Denny Colt and Bonnie Parker, also featuring Fractured Smile. Come meet alternative model and TV personality Kitty Crystal and Long Island's own Alicia Ray. Also meet the hot woman of Armageddon. Come hang with Ink Master Jay Blondell and the internet's newest social media, Tales of the Tap. Ladies, come get crowned Miss Rocket Inc. MC and appear on shows as co-host. This event will be filmed live and aired on Rockin' Inc. MC on a later date. Advance tickets $12 at clubloaded.com and check rockinincmc.com for other locations.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Straighten up, man.
All right. Welcome back. We got a phone call, so I'm going to go ahead and take this. Let's go. You're on. Welcome to Fan Asylum. Who am I talking to?
Vinny.
Hey, Vin.
Vinny!
What's up?
Good.
What's
Good.
going on, Vin? What do you want to talk about, buddy?
Rams defense.
Well, let's hear it. What about the Rams defense? How they shut down Peyton Manning last week?
We locked them up.
That's right, you did. Where you calling from?
New York.
New York.
It's a big place.
It is a big place.
Yeah.
So
What?
you like the Rams?
You're a Ram fan, Vinny?
Yeah.
Who's your
No.
favorite player?
Robert Quinn.
Wow, he threw that out there,
Yeah,
huh?
Robert Quinn. He is good.
Robert Quinn. he
He's
threw out.
25. He's a phenomenal stud defensive
What?
end.
And who's Dad's favorite team?
Vikings.
Vikings. Oh, wait a minute here. You're a Rams fan and your dad's a Vikings fan?
Oh. What was your name again, buddy?
Vinny.
Vinny.
Come on, get it right, Tony. Vinny.
Is your dad Mike?
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Okay.
right. I remember once he said Viking, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, okay.
It clicked. All right, yeah, the defense
Defense
kicked
definitely
butt.
tore him up.
Absolutely.
Definitely tore him up, Vinny. Thank you for calling, buddy.
Brett.
So, what happened?
Kenny Brett had a good game.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He had a great game, not a
Yeah,
good game.
I tell
Kenny
you-
Britt, you seen that catch he made?
Oh, it was an unbelievable catch.
Oh,
but
but he-
once again, it really goes down to the coach, man. The coaches really haven't
We
played well.
didn't have to blitz.
They didn't have to
We
blitz.
got pressure with 4.
This guy's good. This
guy
kid's
is
good.
I like
Vinny,
him.
you could call anytime, Vinny. You understand? You call back
Thank
next
you
week.
guys.
You're
All
welcome,
right?
buddy.
I'll see you later,
Thanks
buddy.
for calling.
Good night.
Good night.
What's going on here? Yeah, a little background music.
It's cool.
So anyway,
What we were saying before, while we was in commercial break, you mentioned the picks for Steelers.
oh yeah, the picks for Steelers are unbelievable.
But the organization that's still to me, it's amazing, and I hate them because I'm a Giant fan and I'm a New Yorker.
Right.
Is
We got something going on over
we
here.
got something going on over there. We got some music in the background. But it's the New England Patriots.
Wow, that's an
It
unbelievable.
doesn't matter. As
Robert
long as
Kraft,
it just doesn't matter who you
unbelievable
plug in.
owner.
Belichick continues
well,
to
they got
plug
Brady.
in players. He makes them play.
And you know how that all happened, right?
Huh?
That all happened with the Jets when Mo Lewis knocked out Bledsoe.
Yeah.
You remember that?
So New England fans, thank the Jets
Right.
for
Thank
Brady.
Mo Lewis.
Thank Mo Lewis for Brady.
He knocked out Bledsoe.
If
remember?
it wasn't because of that,
they would still stink probably.
it's funny how things
Oh,
change.
things change. Big
Raiders
time.
Raiders used to be great
That
until
was-
Bo Jackson's hips went,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden they haven't come back to anything.
I saw a piece on Bo Jackson. They did that 30-30 piece on him.
I think I saw the same
Unbelievable.
thing. Isn't it?
Unbelievable. The amount of money that he made Nike when they first came out. Bo knows.
Bo knows.
the amount of money that has brought in was unrealistic.
That was
to
one
me.
of the most.
Oh,
He was one of the most phenomenal
He was.
athletes. He was a monster.
they showed a piece where he was in the All-Star game that year, and the manager, he was normally a number 5 batter or number 6 batter with the Royals.
Yeah, because he was a power hitter.
La Russa put him in to lead off, stroked the home run, first pitch, stroked the home run. I mean, that's how good that guy was.
He was good.
Unbelievable.
He was good, but he was so
Unreal.
strong.
Strong as could be. Then they showed the Bosworth piece. The Bos came out of college. He was like this monster dude. Raiders played the Seahawks. Play at the goal line. Bo Jackson ran him over like nothing was there. It was a great piece.
He was a monster.
That 30 by 30 piece.
Listen, one of the best 30 by 30 piece, I don't know if you saw the same one, was the Gotti and the Ward.
Oh, Andre Gotti. Oh, those were great boxes, man. Those were the best fights
Ever.
ever.
But the piece on
That's
Gotti,
like Sugar Ray
I think
Leonard
almost
versus
made me,
Hagler.
the piece on Gotti, I think, brought tears to
Yeah.
my eye.
And his
Tears.
wife
It was
killed
so
him.
phenomenal.
And his wife killed him.
Oh,
Definitely. His
my
wife had him
God.
killed or something.
Let me tell you,
Something.
but that piece on him with the
Yeah.
3 fights with Ward, which, by the way, talking about fights, this weekend
You got
we
Algeria.
Pacquiao and Algeria.
Yeah, Algeria this weekend.
I'm gonna
Huntington
go watch it
Station
at my cousin's house, Negro,
Yeah.
and Ray. Yeah, we're gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
I love boxing.
Oh, boxing's. Yeah, but boxing's been.
I
been
love
horrible.
boxing, even when it's horrible. I don't like the heavyweight division.
Well, there is no heavyweight division anymore. It stinks.
It does
Stinks.
stink. It's horrible.
Stinks.
I like the middleweights and lower. They're
Yeah,
better.
well, I've always liked the lightweight and the middleweights.
They're just
was
better
awesome.
fights.
I think we got another phone call, Tony.
Oh, let's take it then.
You're on the Fan Asylum. What's up? What's your name?
Hey, I'm Stevie Christmas from Long Island.
What's up, Stevie? How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm
We
hanging
good.
in there.
We good. Nice to hear from you.
I'm just wondering, what's going on with the Jets right now? What's our QB situation looking like?
Well, you're gonna end up sticking with Vic for the rest of the year, and your buddy Geno Smith's probably not gonna get hired by another organization.
I'm gonna tell you something. The Jets do this every year, and they
They
do
should have
this.
just started Vic from the get-go.
No. I disagree. I think they should. If they were committed like they were to Geno, you should have never brought in Vic.
I feel the reason why the commitment was to Geno is because it's that was his pick. He didn't want to be a flop. You know, that plays a lot to do with it. Like the Rex Ryan situation. I don't know. I like the guy as a coach. He should shut his mouth a little bit more than what he does, which he has. He definitely has changed his ways, but I think they kept on playing Smith because due to the fact that was its pick.
Here's my problem with the Jets organization. It's almost the same problem I have, or had, or still have with the Knicks. The owner is way too involved in the team. He's not a football guy.
Yeah, Woody
He
Johnson's
also-
not really involved in the
Well, here's the
day-to-day
thing.
operations.
He did not allow Isaac come in and do what he wanted to do. And I'm pretty sure Rex Ryan was not what he wanted.
As a Jet fan, what do you feel should have been done?
To tell you the truth, I mean, I'm feeling Michael Vick. I think he's got the skills to take us to definitely a couple wins, but I love Rex Ryan. I don't want to see him go anywhere, to be honest.
But you
it's
feel
looking bad for him
they
right now,
put
but
him.
I hope he stays with us.
You
Because
feel
I think he's a great coach, and he had our defense solid the last couple of years.
oh 100%.
Geno Smith is garbage. He's got to get out of here. I
Yeah.
can't deal with Geno anymore. He's just been fucking up too long.
So,
Yeah.
Steve, let me ask you a thing. Let me ask you a question then. You as a Jet fan, do you want to go through another? You draft another rookie? What do you want to happen in this draft coming up?
I want to see Marcus Mariota become our upcoming quarterback.
Well, that's a big possibility, a very big possibility,
That might just happen.
depending on where you land in the draft.
How many
But
times do you continue to draft the same position until you get it right?
you have to. That's the biggest position. Steve, I appreciate the phone call, buddy. We got another one coming in. All right. Call us next week.
All right, guys. It's good talking to you guys.
All right, buddy.
Thank you. You got it.
Fan Asylum, what's up, bud?
Yeah, it's Coach Carl.
Coach Carl, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Let's go. Good. How are you?
Good, hanging in there.
Thanks for calling, Coach.
This is another disgruntled Jet fan we got on the phone, I feel.
Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, they come,
did you
they
just
come
hear-
back to back, these
All right.
Jet fans.
All right, Coach. Let me ask you this. Did you just hear the last phone call? The last caller?
No, you're on a little delay, right? So he was. I didn't hear who he said he wanted the quarterback to be Because I was
Mariotti.
dialing in, but
Mariotti?
He wants to.
Oh, well, he wants Mariota.
Yeah, he wants the kid from Oregon
I'd love
next
to
year.
get him. I don't think they're going to get a shot at him.
I think it's a possibility.
Well, it depends where they land in the draft, in all reality.
Well, they're what? They've won 2 games?
Yeah, well, the Giants only have won 3. So.
Yeah, you think they're going to draft a quarterback?
No, the Giants are in no need for a
Giants
quarterback.
need to draft offensive line. But back to the
Oakland Raiders aren't looking for a quarterback. They got Carr, so
They got Carr, so-
it's a
Well, that's the thing, but they may trade it. So, I mean, I don't know if the Jets are going to give up pieces to get into that top spot.
yeah.
They may trade it to another team that needs a quarterback. I mean, I personally, at this point of the season, because I don't know that they need another 2 or 3 wins playing Vic, I'd let the other kid play, Sims.
Well,
Why not?
I like
That-
Sims.
I don't-
I actually like Sims.
If they lose, they lose. It's a win-win, you know?
yeah,
Coach.
I just don't think they'll ever
Coach,
gonna
let me
let
ask
Sims
you
get
do
there.
you like Sims? Because I actually like him.
Well, you like it because you're a Giant fan. It's Phil Sims' son.
No, but not just that. I've seen some,
Nah.
you know,
Yeah, have you seen him playing garbage time,
yeah,
though, bro?
but you know what? I like his arm. I
Yeah.
do. I like his arm. He's got a good arm.
Well, yeah, you like his arm, you like his pedigree. You know he's going to be a feisty kid.
Right.
I would just, I mean, rather than watching, I mean, obviously you want them to win some games. It's more exciting that way, and I think the owner wants them to win some games. But from a pure Jet fan standpoint, I'd rather see them play him, and maybe you got something with him. Probably not, but maybe you do, and, you know, that's what they want. You want a quarterback that you can...
Why not play a guy like Sims? Why not play a guy like Sims? Build him up a little bit. Maybe he could be trade bait for something.
Yeah.
Or a draft pick, something.
He's a free agent next year. They're going to get rid of Geno Smith. They're going to keep Vic. Vic's going to be their guy. He's going to be their veteran quarterback. They're going to draft another guy, and if he beats him out, he beats him out.
Coach Carl, let me ask you this. You as a Jeff fan, this year, you get a new GM. Would you have kept Ryan anyways? Or would you let the GM do his thing?
But heading into this season or going into next season?
Let's go back. Heading into the season, would you have kept him or let him do something else?
I think I would have kept him heading into this season. I think after this season, you got to let him go.
I agree.
But heading into this season, you know, they won 8 games last year. I know some of that was BS, but the players definitely play for him. There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
I don't think he's a great in-game coach. He makes a lot of mistakes in-game. He's a good motivator. He's a very good defensive guy. So going forward, I think you got to go with somebody else.
Right.
It's been too long now since they've been relevant.
I don't think he pays attention too much to the entire team.
No, he's defensive
Yeah, he's
minded,
one
just
side
like his
of the ball.
father.
That's it.
Well, his father was a defensive stud, just like he is. I don't think he can be a head coach. He can be a phenomenal defensive coordinator.
Coach, thanks for the call. Hope you call us again next Wednesday. We have another phone call. Call us again next week.
Coach Carl,
Will
thank
do,
you, buddy.
Guys.
All right. You're on Fan Asylum. What's up?
Hello?
Hello?
You're on.
I guess not.
But back to that.
We actually got to go to a commercial break.
Oh, okay. We'll be
We're going to
back.
go to a commercial break.
And,
If you're on hold right now, please hold on. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Nova's Rockin' Inc. MC with Madhouse TV present Rockin' Madhouse event in association with CNC Spirits and Wines. Sunday, December 7th. Doors open 5 p.m. The premiere of Mick James at Revolution Music Hall in Amityville, New York, and Club Loaded. Special guest Tang featuring Denny Colt and Bonnie Parker, also featuring Fractured Smile. Come meet alternative model and TV personality Kitty Crystal and Long Island's own Alicia Ray. Also meet the hot woman of Armageddon. Come hang with Ink Master Jay Blondell and the internet's newest social media, Tales of the Tap. Ladies, come get crowned Miss Rocket Inc. MC and appear on shows as co-host. This event will be filmed live and aired on Rockin' Inc. MC on a later date. Advance tickets $12 at clubloaded.com and check rockinincmc.com for other locations.
We're back. How are you?
Welcome back to
we just lost Red Hot Red, so
and he
hopefully
was
he
a
can
crazy
call back.
fan. Now, he
was
belongs
nuts.
in the Asylum.
He's like, enough talking
Yo,
about the
Red
Jets.
Hot,
They're wasting
call
time.
back.
That was good.
I don't want to take another phone call until I
like
get you
that.
back.
I like that. That was a good one. But Coach Carl brought up some good points too.
I think if when you hire a new GM, you want his fingerprint on everything.
Well, that's why, in all reality, it wasn't really fair for Itzik, because he had to take Ryan. Not that it was a bad choice.
We might think that.
No, that's how the owner told him straight out. If you're coming on, you got to keep Ryan. He had no choice in that matter. He might not have wanted Ryan as a coach. Therefore, that might give you reasoning why he kept on pushing Geno Smith to play, because he's like, I want Ryan out of here anyway. So the worse he does, the easier it is for me to get rid of Ryan.
Here's another thing that we forget to mention. You as a team that needs so much help everywhere. First of all, you're going into a season with a terrible offensive line, nobody to throw the ball to, and you're $20 million under the cap.
That's
you have $20 million to spend, and you don't spend a dime.
Listen,
so why are you holding on to $20 million?
That's a major problem.
Why?
That's a major problem.
So that makes you want to think that.
But then again, there you go again. There's the GM saying, "Why am I going to spend the money and make the guy look good? Give him D-backs, because defensively, Ryan's a genius. And what he used to do with his D-backs when he had like the Reeveses and all those guys, he used to blitz from the corner spot, the safety spot. Also, now he's got nobody.
The last two Ds that he drafted.
That's not helping.
The last two D-backs that he drafted, because he's the one who picked them.
Right. Well, it was Pryor and the other guy.
No, the new one, I think the safety, they picked the safety, I think it was.
Yes.
And what's the Millennium?
Guys. Milner.
Huh? Milner, something like that.
Milner.
Jeff fans, let me know what you're thinking.
I think we got another phone call. Is it Red Hot Red is the question. You're on a fan asylum again. Is this Red Hot Red?
I'm back, guys.
I wanted to hear from him badly.
But you guys are pounding these Jets. I told you they're a disaster.
I know they are, but you know what? We have to talk New York sports. We're in New York, brother.
I understand, but the Jets, you're beating them to death. They're terrible.
They are terrible.
They're absolutely terrible.
They're just as bad as the Giants right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you understand the ownership is absolutely horrible.
Yes.
That's it. He doesn't want to pay $20 million, but he'll sell 100 toothbrushes tomorrow.
Right. 100% right.
That was just my point. You guys are the Jets are $20 million under the cap and didn't spend a dime
Unacceptable.
They
It's like, how do you do it? And then you get a running back who's good.
But I feel red hot. I feel it was more Itzik not liking the idea that he'd keep Rex Ryan on his staff.
I mean, we might just have to start talking about St. John's basketball the way
Who?
we're going here.
St. John's basketball?
I mean, that might be our only choice.
That's a tough one.
I mean, we can't talk about any other New York.
I mean, the last time I talked St. John's basketball, I heard the guy say, "Send it into Hamilton."
Listen, let's look. You got the wide receiver in a trade. He's a good wide receiver.
Yeah, Percy Harvin. He's more of a headache than anything.
Yeah, but he's good. Okay,
He's
what
good.
you need is you need a quarterback, and you need to spend the $20 million on an offensive line. And your
Why can't we just go get a guy like Stanton or Foles? Why do we got to draft these guys we think are going to run around and get their ass kicked because they're not fast enough to beat out the linebackers?
I agree.
The problem.
Michael Vick's done, bro.
I think coaching is a big thing people forget about.
Listen,
when
but
you
can't
still
take,
need to.
you can't take Rex Ryan's coaching out of it. All the
No,
first
no,
2
no, no,
years
no,
he was
no,
with
no,
the
no,
organization.
I'm talking
they went
about-
to the playoffs. They went to the AFC Championship
I
both
agree.
years. And again with a Mark Sanchez, no less.
I'm agreeing with you.
Sanchez, did you see how bad he was at Philly? I
Yeah.
was smiling.
Yeah, all the Philly fans,
Over the guy's head.
all the Philly
best
fans
thing
fell
that
in love with
happened
him
to
the
him.
first week, though.
Let me tell you something. Did you see the sacks he was getting
Oh,
hit
he was getting
hard?
But the Philly
he's as
fans,
bad as we ever thought.
Oh, he was getting hit hard. He was getting
the
hammered.
Philly fans loved him last week, though, boy.
No, but my point is quarterback coaches. You gotta have somebody to coach up these quarterbacks.
Listen, he's not a bad offensive coordinator. You can't give him that.
Who?
The guy on.
We got to get rid of Rex and get Gruden. Get him off Monday Night Football and get him into the New York.
I love him. I love Gruden.
Gruden's not going anywhere.
I love Gruden.
Gruden's not going anywhere. I
think he goes anywhere. He's good.
No, I don't think he's leaving that booth. Why would you? Why would you leave that booth? To spend 90 hours a
You
week
got
in
to
the
hang out with
office?
Tirico.
Yeah, he's hanging out with Tirico. He's doing well.
Let me ask you a question then, on both of you. Okay, forget about the Jets for a minute. Let's get off the Jets. Giants, right? Let's go back to the Giants for a second.
He's a diehard Jet fan.
I know, but let's go back to the Giants real quick for a second, because I'm gonna ask him the same question. You get rid of Coughlin, who you replace him with?
It's a tough one.
Of the people that we know, who would you want?
I want Bill Cowher.
Why? He's the same age.
I don't care. I want him.
He's about the same age.
It's different coaching mentality.
No, we go and get someone from the college.
Who do you
gonna
want?
get?
You go get Saban and pay him $7 million.
Saban tried that. That's a disaster. Wasn't he on the Redskins for years and that didn't
No.
work?
Yeah, but he's all right.
Yeah, he was a nightmare at the Redskins.
College guy. Well, the guy from Florida's gone, but Muschamp, whatever.
Who do you want as the new Jet coach? Who would you want? Other than Gruden.
I want Saban.
You want Saban.
Yeah, you're not getting him though.
I don't know if you'll leave at Alabama,
Saban.
right?
That's who you take.
He's not leaving. No.
Oklahoma or Alabama?
You get the guy from Mississippi State because his wife's smoking hot.
Oh, the quarterback, you mean?
The guy from Mississippi
No,
State.
Mississippi State. Yeah.
The quarterback, right?
No, that's a couple
the
years
coach,
ago.
'cause
The
his
coach.
Oh!
Should be perfect in New York.
Yeah.
Should be a socialite before
Yeah,
you know it.
just like Deco was, right? Deco was perfect for New York too, right?
All right.
Well,
guys.
it's good hearing from you,
I'll
brother.
Keep listening. Love you.
I appreciate the phone call.
You want to
man.
get rid of those Jet stickers? Bring them on this way. We'll get rid of them for you.
Give them away. All right.
You got
I'll
it.
see you later, bro.
All right. Bye-bye.
That's good.
I mean, that's what you got to think about. You know, it's like me when I talk about the gym. Yeah, I'm upset at the gym. I'm upset at Eli.
Listen,
That's a terrible
but
game.
you can't blame Reese for Kennard.
Every year.
Kid came out of USC as a stud. He got hurt. That's it. He was going to step right in. Herzlich's been around forever. Pazinger's been around forever. They're not elite linebackers, but they're there. They work their butts off every day in practice, and they give everything they got. They're just not at that level yet.
Well, here's my problem with what you're saying. He's always getting cheap options. He's always looking for a bargain. He never spends you got to at least have, even if you're shopping for depth, like the O-line this year.
Yeah.
Okay? He didn't get nobody that's solid. He got one guy.
Schwartz,
He got one guy.
who got hurt.
Okay, and my problem with what they do with that offensive line is you draft a center, you put him at guard. You sign a guy.
You're shuffling.
You sign a guy who was playing right guard last year, was great last year at right guard. You want to put him at left guard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Same thing, because he was playing left guard first before Snee went down.
Yes.
Now Snee's gone. He's got he's coming back from a dislocated toe. Then you got Wharton, who didn't play for 2 years. You put him at center. You got Beatty, who we know.
Oh, he
if
stinks.
you know me, I can't stand Beatty.
Nah,
I think he's the one who's giving Eli the happy feet.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. You need to move Pugh inside and draft the right tackle
You
because
don't touch Pugh. Pugh's been
Pugh
playing
right now
great.
has been.
Last year he
He's
played
making
well.
me puke.
Last year he played well. He started every game last year.
Dude, he stinks right now.
Does not stink.
If you watch some of those games, they're blowing right by him. He's playing horrible. Last couple of games, he's playing
the
horrible.
O-lines definitely needed some. It definitely needs some help.
It needed some big time upgrades.
Get some linebackers.
And
And let me tell you something. I'm not big on bringing Pierre-Paul back after this year.
Neither am I.
I'm not.
Agree.
I love the guy to death. I thought he was awesome a couple of years back, but the back surgery and all that, I just don't see.
I would sign though to long term.
Ayers is an animal right now.
I wouldn't sign long term because he's already up.
No, he's got 2
like
years.
31. Yeah, I
Ayers.
signed him for another 2 years or whatever it is. I would lock up the Mook Kamara. He was playing.
He just tore a bicep.
Yeah, but that's okay. He was playing lights out. It looks like he's only getting better. He was playing lights out this year. I mean, Cromartie, I don't know what happened to him this year. Yo, there's
He's hurt. He's been playing hurt all year, Tony.
Yo, that catch that he didn't make that they took.
The interception.
Yeah,
I know.
listen.
That happened.
We're just not tough. Like, they're taking things away from us, and we're letting them. Not we, the Giants.
But
The
what
Giants are just not a tough, in-your-face team.
I can't stand guys like Tiki Barber coming out in the media, guys like Antonio Pierce coming out in the media. Shut up. You won a Super Bowl with Coughlin, Pierce, so shut your mouth completely, okay? Or go back to the club and grab Burris's gun.
I have no respect.
One of the two.
I have no respect for Tiki Barber.
Tiki Barber shouldn't say
anything about the Giants.
Because the year after he left, they won the Super Bowl. It's that simple.
Yeah, listen to a guy who's done something like Michael Strahan.
Yep.
You know, the guy's
Strahan
a
could tell you straight
guy.
out he didn't get along with Coughlin in the beginning. But he learned to love the guy, and they went to battle together, and he brought him a Super Bowl.
I love Coughlin, but I think it's time for a change.
I hate it. I hate that we're getting, talking about getting rid of Coughlin because he is your true Giant coach. When you look at Giants history, that's the guy that you always envision as a head coach of a Giant football team.
Listen, I can't disagree. And us as Giant fans,
and it sucks.
We love Coughlin. I love Coughlin.
Sucks.
But I think this is. You come to a point where you've been somewhere too long. You know, like.
Yeah, I guess you could.
It's time for a new voice.
You could go that route.
But McAdoo is not the answer.
He's not head coach.
So I don't know where the rumors are coming from, where they like him as a head coach.
No. They didn't bring that man in for a head coaching job.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Believe me.
The 3 fades, that play, 3 fades. You can send somebody on a post to the corner. Free somebody into the slant. You would have had a touchdown.
Oh yeah.
You try the fade once, it don't work. But you could have ran the ball once first.
The game against Indy the week before, Pittsburgh ran the bunch package, and they succeeded tremendous. They didn't come out once, the Giants, in a bunch package.
I'll give you one better.
Next week.
How is it, that Pittsburgh, Eli destroys the secondary for the Colts?
And
you would think that, we could do so, because that's kind of similar offense they run. You know, that whole run after catch kind of thing. And here comes Indy, and you're running the ball.
I don't get it.
Like, you're consistently trying to run the ball. First of all, in order to run the ball, I'm going to tell you right now, in order to run the ball, it starts with attitude.
Yeah.
If you don't have the right attitude up front, that line is soft. They don't have the attitude to run the ball begin. Nevertheless, now, and to say the least, they don't have the talent.
Yeah. Well,
they don't have that kind of offensive line.
Once again, it comes down to Jennings getting hurt. We need to go to a commercial break again. Just to let everybody know, this show has been sponsored by Shannon Gates. Great guy, Mike. We appreciate your help. We appreciate your support. And we'll go on to a commercial break. Thank you.
And hopefully we'll get your commercial up. Get your commercial.
Soon.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-7...
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, PMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV. You are the man.
All right, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
We were just talking about the Giants O-line and stuff like that.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on the Giants today.
Yeah.
We still got to go over the Islanders, how they're lighting it up right now. And as a diehard Islander fan that's been going 8 minutes to the Coliseum, they're going to become great again. And there's no way I'm going to Brooklyn.
You know what's funny?
I'm not going to Brooklyn, Tony.
I only know.
I'm not doing it.
I only know one guy on the Islanders, Tavares. That's the only thing I know.
Man, you gotta turn the TV on a little more.
No, well, I'm a Ranger fan.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Cut it off. Cut the show. Cut the show. Cut the show. Ranger
I'm a city boy.
City boy? Come on.
I'm a city boy.
Well, I'm an island boy.
Well, there you go.
I guess that's
Nah, don't get me wrong.
That's where it lies.
I don't dislike the Islanders. I actually like them.
I dislike the Rangers. I'm just saying.
Well,
I cannot root for the Rangers. If the Islanders are not in the playoffs, I root for the Devils.
I'm not a big hockey guy.
Oh, you got to get into
But I know, don't get me wrong. Last year, I was...
playoff time, hockey is the best sport to watch.
I have to agree with you. Last year was exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, I got so hooked on it.
Well, you're a Ranger fan, so...
Yeah, but it hooks you. You gotta get something to get you hooked again. Yeah. And trust me.
I was going to the Coliseum at 8, 9 years old, getting dropped off. I was at all the parades back in the 80s. Yeah, I'm showing my age. I know. I'm showing it.
He's not just showing it. He's showing it.
I'm showing it. See the grades? See the grades? Yeah, I'm showing it. But I want that again. And I'm going to get it again this year. And what's going to happen? Bye-bye, they're going to Brooklyn. It's like sickening. It really, it's like
yeah, I could feel you. I wouldn't want that.
Bro,
I thought they should stay on the island.
It literally takes me maybe 10 minutes to get to the Coliseum from where I live.
Listen, I agree with you.
And there's no way I'm hopping on a train. I'm not going to Brooklyn. Maybe I'll do once a year, twice a year.
They are called the New York Islanders because they're from Long Island. They belong on Long Island. Like, they should stay on Long Island.
I've been to a few games already this year. You know, Coliseum's getting there. It's getting the fans in. But the talent they have put together now.
Now it's going to Brooklyn.
Yeah, and it
like they're gonna call the New York Brooklyners.
Best part is, I talked to one of the ushers. She's like, "Oh, don't worry, we're gonna have Bridgeport hockey here." I'm like, I've been watching.
The hell is Bridgeport hockey?
It's their minor league team.
Oh,
I've been watching their minor league team play for 3 years now. There. Now I finally got a professional team. They got sickening. Really is sickening. It's all about politicians, the politics. 13-something more a year in taxes, and we couldn't pull it off. It's politics, man.
Just to let you know, and anybody who knows me, I've always said this, the most exciting game I've ever seen live was a hockey game.
Hockey's great.
It was
especially
awesome.
Come playoff time. See, a lot of times I like watching hockey on TV because the announcers like...
I had the privilege to watch, it was the Rangers versus the Penguins, and it was Mario Lemieux.
Oh, that's back in the day.
Yeah, that's the game that I saw.
That's a great
And the Rangers won that game.
Oh. Wow. Well, 94.
That was a very long time ago. 94. But I remember that game because when the Rangers scored, I had a cup of soda here, and they scored, and I jumped.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I jumped on it. It went flying.
Let me tell you something. When we used to go,
and I don't know where it landed, but it went somewhere.
Back in my college days, I mean, we had 20, 25 of us used to go. We used to get a whole row. They were in the playoffs almost every year. That's back in the 90s. They were in the playoffs, and we used to go 20 of us. Bobby Newell, Festa, all these guys. my brother, my cousin Dominic Carmine. There had to be 20 of us, and it was great. It was a great time.
So what's different now? You're saying they got no talent. Well, tell us. Tell us about the Islanders. Tell us who they are. Tell us who they got.
So, I mean, all their lines, they've brought in a lot of good guys, a lot of veterans. This guy Boychuk they just got from the Bruins, phenomenal defenseman. His shot is like 120-mile-per-hour shot.
I've heard about something like that.
So he's at the point in the power play. Just they definitely
Who's
surrounded.
Their coach right now?
Their coach is same coach has been there. Now I can't even think of his name.
Look at that.
Put me on the spot
what
like
kind
that.
of Islander are you?
Oh, that's
Let's
hurt.
go.
That
Come
hurts,
on.
man. That hurts. Now I'm like all blushing.
Look at that. Look, see, if you ever want to make him blush.
Capuano is their coach. He's good. He's been with them a long time now. He's seen the kids grow. And I really feel that they put together a really good team. They got a good goaltender now, Halak.
Well, I saw
their
that
backup
record.
goalie Johnson's pretty decent.
I was watching. I was actually looking up their
but
record.
It's been a while that I've been this excited on the hockey. I'm going to get all excited and they're going to do well, and then they're shooting to Brooklyn. It's like killing me.
Let's hope they win the Stanley Cup this year.
Doesn't matter. They're still moving to Brooklyn.
But the Stanley Cup stays here in Long Island first.
Yeah, I guess we would have a parade, but that's stretching.
It doesn't matter. They're still here, though.
Still a couple more veterans they might be able to do.
Let's see. Rangers are winning right now, 1-0 for those Rangers fans.
They smacked the Lightning
against
last
the
night,
Flyers.
and the Rangers got
They
smacked by the Lightning the night before. Just saying.
I saw that. You don't have to rub it in. I saw that. Yeah, you guys smacked the Lightnings, and the Lightning smacked the crap out of the.
Yeah, they beat them bad.
And for the record, and this goes to Tom and Vicky and them. I didn't curse once, just so y'all know.
It's about time.
Okay, I didn't curse one time.
You believe it?
Can you believe that's a record?
That's an hour of
I
Tony
should curse
not
right
cursing.
now and end it.
Do not curse.
They're 12-6. That's pretty good.
Who?
The Islanders.
I know. And what are the Rangers?
7-7 and 4.
Oh.
7-7 and 4.
Oh, I'm just saying. The Islanders in first place still?
Yes, they are.
I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that the Islanders are the team.
I'm saying the Knicks are losing again.
No, they're not.
49-41, second quarter. Nah.
I don't even want to talk about the Knicks.
Listen, I have to say this.
We only got about 2 minutes left.
2 minutes before we go. This is going to take time. And they're losing a lot of close games. You could tell that they're missing something, and I think it's Calderon. I think when he comes back, he's a good.
Calderon.
I think he's 12 points we're not getting. I think he's the guy who can lead the team towards the end of the game. I don't think he will let a game get out of hand like
I think Larkin should get a little more play though.
I agree. I think somebody should step up. I mean, I think this is gonna.
Prigioni's not bad though. You gotta give him that. I mean, he pops some threes here and there. He's a good ball handler. He defends pretty decent.
It's pretty rough when you're an ex-player, just coming off retirement, jumping onto a coaching staff that has so many veterans that you just play with. Yeah. You know, it's kind of hard for these guys to take you seriously.
I don't blame Fisher at all though.
No, not at all. I'm not blaming them. I'm saying that it's gotta be tough. I think a guy like him.
And it's a new system too.
A guy like him,
just like the Giants, they come in with a new offense. Same here, they're coming in with a new offense.
Yeah, but the Giants force things too much. Yeah. They're trying to force a run, but you need the personnel to do that. You don't have the personnel to run the ball. You got to know your personnel. You just ain't got that kind of attitude. That's an attitude. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure.
It's been great. First show.
It's so much to talk
to. A little rough to get going, you know.
Yeah. But it's so much to get to and so much to talk about. Once again, thanks, Shannon Gates.
Shannon Gates, great job, Mikey. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. Anytime anybody out there wants to sponsor, just let us know. Give the radio show, give the Madhouse TV.
Thanks to Madhouse TV.
Madhouse TV.
Thanks
to
all
Tom,
the callers.
Vicky, everybody that's helping out with the show. It's great. And we'll see you next week. Wednesdays, 8 to 9, baby.
Next week, Wednesday. Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Good job.
That was awesome.